Aji morning 6 a.m. bra luigina Jundo Noita District Chambers bra indefinite voluntary shutterdown imposed kurishe amigan huni payase ke Noita District tibi bishi successfully 100% implement korna jaise. Whereas Dimapur District, Chumukudima District or Newland District tibi business establishment kan sab bon thaka amigan dikhishe. Hoile bi is Dimapur tido business establishments kan khola takishe. Aro CNCCI kan laka mang ase government of Nagaland ke takan municipal aro ULB de takan laka representative junto takan 4 saal nishina demand mangina ase itu laka opode pura nokura bra takan indefinite voluntary shutterdown to impose korna ajibra chuli thakise. Nearly 11 hours itu shutterdown to chulishe, public kan bi duk paise aro business establishments kan bi bishi duk paise. Hoilibe amika nitia khopor pai ase ki CNCCI kan laga mang jundu ase itu laga opode government of Nagaland bra respond kurise aro CNCCI kan bra jundu indefinite voluntary shutterdown ase itu immediate effect bra call off kuri ase guna amika nuni ase. Hoilibe taka nitia ki karan call off kurise government of Nagaland bra kinika respond dise itu sob laga opode press conference rakhina ase aibi detail bra huni sabo.
We have called you this evening to discuss about the ongoing shutterdown that is being held across 9 district chambers. As we have said, the CNCCI played its part of a middleman to bring into an amicable solution between the 9 aggrieved district chambers and the government. But we could not bring to the fruition despite 4 years of our effort, and therefore we had no choice but to go for the ultimate weapon that the business community has, that is to show our displeasure by putting down the shutterdown. We apologize to the public and also to the consumers for the trouble or any problems that we might have caused in the process. But it was never an intention. As we have been saying that any accommodation to the district chambers is not only for the benefit of the business community, but the end result will be for the benefit of the consumers. The end result will be a good, fine oiled machine between the ULBs and the business community as well as the government. So the fact it was a win-win situation for everyone. However, there was some miscommunication, but in the process, the government today understands our difficulties, our demands, and we have been able to streamline and understand the issues, but the government has been able to understand the issue thoroughly. But before going to the shutdown, again it will be incomplete for me to thank the consumers and the public for their support, as well as the CSOs and NGOs from Nagaland, across Nagaland, and especially the 9 districts. Also, the business community of Nagaland, that despite challenges that they have faced yesterday, they chose to side with the right, they chose to stand with the business community. And this was expressed in action across 9 districts where 100% shutdown was achieved. So I want to thank my business community on behalf of CNCCI as well as on behalf of the district chambers. And also, I want to appreciate the 9 district chambers for being bold enough to stand for the right, and for which we have been able to come thus far this evening. The success of this shutdown across 9 districts, despite efforts at certain corners to dampen our spirit, yet the success of almost 100% shutdown across 9 districts says that the CNCCI, along with the District Chamber of Commerce of Nagaland, has the mandate of the business community of Nagaland. Let me very specifically, categorically clarify this once again. The entire business community of 9 districts has, in full force, came in support of this shutdown, and that expressed our mandate, the mandate of CNCCI and the district chambers. Now, since we are calling off this shutdown, it is very important for my people, our citizens of Nagaland, the business community, as well as the media, that we had planned. This was just the first phase. And in the next few days, had things not gone well, the entire 17 district was supposed to go for shutdown. But good sense prevailed from the government, and from our end, we also did our best, and we have come to certain amicable solution, and that's therefore we are calling off this shutdown. Now, the message has been very loud and clear to the government. The shutdown across 9 districts is a clear-cut message to the government to ignore this, because this is a democratic country where it is run by and we are living in a democratic state. And when the 9 district chambers shuts down their business, more or less the entire 9 district was paralyzed, which means it says that we are the stakeholders very clearly. And therefore, in a democratic setup, it will be wrong on our government if they ignore this message, if they ignore this outpouring of the business community. And therefore, the government has responded positively, and we are calling off this shutdown. Now, in the process, when we first called for shutdown, the Honorable CM directed the department to discuss with the CNCCI. We gave them 2 weeks. It's not that Cabinet did not take any step, the government did not take any step. The Cabinet said they discussed about our issues and resolution has come out, but we were unhappy with the resolution. Therefore, we gave another week for Cabinet to reconsider, reassess the decision that has been arrived at. But since the Cabinet could not do, unfortunately, we have to call for a shutdown which was indefinite. So when we call for it, as I have shared with all of you, our government spokesperson, Honorable Minister Sri K.J. Kenny, responded and has assured us, which I have shared with you all. However, there were certain unsatisfactory clauses and things that was not very clear. So therefore, we decided to go, despite the fact that we appreciate his sincerity and effort, we decided to go for a shutdown, because after 4 long years, again, it becomes too taxing for us also to continue with the whole issue. Therefore, we resolved that we will go ahead with the shutdown. But on our first day, the government got the message loud and clear, and they have communicated with us to call off the shutdown, and has assured us that the demand will be met at the earliest as possible, either through Cabinet meeting or through Assembly. Now, the message from various corners of the government not only from the government but from various departments was overwhelming. Every department, many of the government officials also kept in touch with us throughout the day, and that this is how we have arrived to this decision to call it off. Now we have also consulted with the 9 district chambers as well as our CNCCI colleagues. We have had a discussion and we have decided to call it off. So thank you so much, and that is what I have come to announce.
What did they promise you?
They have, when I circulated the first letter, if you can kindly go through it, the government says our demands is genuine, it will be met, but till further decision is arrived there, please be contented with the cabinet decision, which we said that has been rejected. So today we cannot bring out the entire paper for you because that circulation also did not go down well with the government. So today we are not circulating it, but the assurance is that it will be done in one of the earliest of the meeting. The first cabinet meeting, they were going to take it up, and if needed be in the next session of assembly, they are going to take the matter and resolve it. So we are very fortunate and confident that our issue will be resolved within the next few months. So
just supplementing to my colleague, Joa kali apne press conference ki question ki government ba assurance to verbal with the written assurance to aise.
American written assurance to American disclose koribole digdar hoy jai. Thank you.
but part of paise in any form, but we have got. So we have got the written assurance, but we since it becomes very confidential, as the issue has also become very sensitive in many areas, so we would like to make it confidential till such time that the issue is resolved. But we definitely we will bring it to media also.
Why be so confidential about this? It is a public matter.
Yes, yes. It is a communication between government and the CNCCI. So that's why we are saying that we are telling you that more or less the contents has been told to you, that it has been agreed that the clause of continuing with the cabinet decision no more remains. We are not going to attend any ULBs meeting, and the government in the first cabinet meeting and in the first assembly session, if required, will be accommodating the demands. Yeah, we agree. But we are also not just calling off like that. We have some assurance and surety.
So sir, simply say that the government has assured that the members of the DCCI would be accommodated in the ULBs.
Yes.
Including all the 9 districts.
All the 9 districts. We represent 9 districts.
So, does the contents of this written letter have the names of the nominees?
No. We cannot have a name of a nominee because, see, previously we have submitted names of nominees, okay? But let me be very clear here. In the process, some of the district chambers presidents laga kunba to resignation, I mean, tenure bi khotom hoise, nagalai kunba office bearers laga nam dia khan bi ite to no thaka hoise. So the government will not just like XYZ ke no divo do, they will definitely consult the district chambers or CNCCI, and accordingly will be furnishing the list.
Why did Kohima and Mohokcham get earlier, and then considering, of course, all districts are important, but Dimapur being the commercial hub, the business hub of the state, why were they denied? What did the government say on this? Because earlier press conference also not a clear answer was given.
No. See, this is exactly what we are. No, Esther, let me clarify this. In the previous question, I said the answer is best known to the government, because we were not given any reason why they were rejected. Okay, yeah, but as I have said, unfortunately, had they not given to 2 districts, they might have died down. But giving 2 districts and not giving 8 districts, 9 districts, became a sticking point again. That's what I think I clarified last time.
So the Nagaland Municipal Act allows the government to nominate certain people or candidates to the ULBs. Now, do we have records or even currently, say, Guwahati Municipal Corporation or Yatwal or say Itanagar, Shillong Nidonai, that they where you have unelected non-voting members from the business community? Are there records?
No, I think we have also come across many cities where the people or the business communities have been accommodated. Okay, that is for sure. I may not give you the exact names.
A very broad statement, but let's say the business chambers.
The business chambers. I think more or less, again, let me be very specific, clear here. Even as I've said, it is dependent on the various states how they accommodate. Okay, and here our question is, why always we try to imitate others? Why not we become, why not we become an example? So not necessarily in states like Maharashtra, for example, or Delhi, you have multiples of chambers, but in Nagaland, we just have 1 state chamber, we just have 1 district chambers in each district. So I think that confusion should not be there, because for them it's a different story.
Sir, Aji Dimapur dilo, apunikan CNCCI kan voluntarily shut down from 6 a.m. Shut down vacation.
Right.
So whereas on the other side, DMC were business establishment kan the shutter to kholibi. Bole microphone thorigina, shutter up khole. Aji microphone lena announce rabi vacation. Aro sir, udaran di koi dibo is Dimapur dilo business establishment khula lagabe manokan confusion chole ase. So can you all rectify that?
Yeah. Anyone?
In the same line, I think this can be answered in one response. We have reports and eyewitnesses where in several areas in Dimapur, where volunteers has forcefully met the shopkeepers to shut down their shops. To be precise, we have reports from Director Block 3, we have reports from Dangangasti and also sub-jail area. So were those volunteers apprised by the CNCCI, or can you comment on that?
Okay, I'll give Dimapur districts to supplement on that. I'll answer that. But let me clarify this. I have clearly made it clear in the last press statement that the imposition of this or the call for voluntary shutdown is being carried out by the district chambers, not by the CNCCI. So the district chamber, Dimapur district chamber, will be in a better position to answer those questions.
With regards to the East Dimapur Council, the demands of the district chambers and the CNCCI to the government is the representation or nominee in from the district chambers, which is the headquarters, the district headquarters only, not in all the town councils. Whereas East Dimapur town council, it's in another level. So, but having said that, there are so many places in other districts also where town councils were there, where they were not demanding for the nominee, but they still have shown solidarity with the call of the CNCCI and with the other 9 aggrieved districts and have kept the shutter down. I think that clarifies.
I think the question of DCCI or CNCCI calling for East Dimapur Chamber of Commerce or this few stretches to 3rd, 4th mile, that stretch, that doesn't fall under the municipality of Dimapur. And the ban called was within the municipality of Dimapur. So we also heard news from the various corners that the satellite villages that was not actually where we imposed the shutdown.
Regarding the volunteers, officially from the DCCI or CNCCI, एकता volunteer भी मान employ कराना है, धारा में. And with the volunteers shutdown, itula case we were not against the DMC or municipal. तालो अभी तो against कराना है. You have seen from the media also, from the WhatsApp group or social media. Councillor Khantahan ulaigena mic pa announce kuriena shutter itu volunteer la kurine thakala to kholi goina aru kumba to councillor tu ulaigena bhad ulaigena dukan no kholle to 2-3 din mon kurbo ya dhumki bi dise holi no mahan to business man khan ke request kuriena murumba corporation dinde itu pura hado sob business aru consumer kan bhi ase business man kan bhi ase to maso blakani tampura se bene jo prado they have listened to us. The business people have understood the problem. Myanmar corporation the some of the councillors have openly come out. My party announced Kurina Kholidio, but the business people they understood the problem. That's why they give the corporation to us. Malo to million tam to chuk by how to million tam putisaro. Coming back to the again volunteer law to the Mando as an officially Mantum give market there. They're going to put it there, but the business people itself, they come forward and the market they do volunteer shutter down volunteer shutter down began this again boom but the cooperation of the business people itself it was a successful one. Thank you.
We saw that the CNCCI called for shutter down, then DMC called for shutter up. Is there a rift or some communication gap between the two?
That's your Dimapur district issue.
If it's for the welfare of the business
I think regarding that municipal law, they are a part of the government. It's a duty to do that. So so they will listen to the government and they will do the duty. So I think there is no we were not against the municipal or the ULB or the councillors, but it was specifically for the business community.
It was a clear call from Dimapur Chamber of Commerce Industry that it should be voluntary. So we have not put volunteers, as press people have seen that there was no volunteers from our side. Peacefully, voluntarily, it was shut down. But from the other party, they have come out on the street. Themselves, they have come out on the street telling the business people to open their shops. So I think the consumers of Dimapur, they have come to know that the business committee means business and we are standing for them. That is why there was a voluntary shutdown. No force or from the administration side or no one could stop it because business community as one were together.
So sir, Noita district voluntary shutdown peacefully
It went very peacefully, and if all of you want any photographic for your record, we can also furnish all the 9 districts shut down. And we have been updating with them throughout the day, so it has been very peaceful.
What time was it called
So we are calling off by 6 o'clock.
No, sir, last. Apne ang kushi government assurance paise. Jundo written bhi hobi ki bhi aise apne disclose karo mona. Thik ase. Next time colleague pro hota nishna arbi government pro apne anke thoka dishe bole arbi voluntary shutter down ekta korina public kan duk pabo. So can you assure to the public that yes, this will be its last because apne an assurance paise na. Ki hoy?
Jabu, you have any answer to that? I think that's a very important question, and now we have, as we have said, we have something in written with us, so definitely that will speak itself. So we feel that this repetition of a shutdown on this issue should not be there. However, as I said, if anything if the stand of the government changes, we will all again explore all means, including legal course of action, or any other means, even including shutdown. But as I have expressed earlier, this is a democracy. The mandate of the business community has been clearly shown today. And we also are aware that government of the day is for the public. So there is no reason why they should not listen to the demand that we have put forward, or there is no reason why they should not adhere to what they have assured us. Because now it will not only be answerable to CNCCI team or district chambers team, but they will be answerable to the entire business community of 9 districts. Yeah, thank you.
So viewers, CNCCI laga press conference khotum hoise aro public nimiti bi hobi aro business establishment garni bi bishi dangor relief ase ki CNCCI wa juntu indefinite voluntary shutter down rakhise 19 May bra loigina itu takan immediate effect pra call off kori ase kuse aro takan janiboli dishi ki government of Nagaland bra CNCCI kan laga mang oporde takan juntu assurance dishe ki government of Nagaland bra cabinet meeting de discuss koribo aro itu noigina assembly session de bi discuss koribo aro juntu CNCCI kalang mang ase ki noita district te municipal de hobi ULB de hobi takan laga representative juntu demand ase itu laga opore government bra agree kora nimide takan indefinite shutter down do call off kori ase kuse aro itu noigina CNCCI la president Dr. Keka Murobra janiboli dishe ki itu laga time de 9 district te 100% itu peacefully shutter down do impose koro parise aro takan public hobi aro business establishments kan laga mandate ase kona itu bi janiboli dishe aro itu noigina public hobi business establishments kan bra CNDCI laga jundu mang ase itu laga opore puchigina sopra cooperate kora nimide acknowledge pe korise so yade amigan Huda Odido Bishi Kurishe Hulibi, CNCCI laga president bra jawab dishe, Jundo government of Nagaland bra, takange written reply dishe, ido disclose kurbo na paribo kushi. To ki karan disclose kurbo na paribo, ido takani janibo, hulibi asol do public hobi business establishments kan bra bi janibo lagi. Ki holi CNCCI takan ikla bra janigina rakhilibi no. Hulibi abingan hope kuribo ki jundo CNCCI bra government of Nagaland laga assurance laga opore press conference di dishe, takan laga mang do pura kuro. Aro aha samede government of Nagaland brabe CNCCI kan jundo 4 saal nishina takan laga mang representative municipal aro ULB de demand gurna ase idu laga opor assurance dishi gule implement gurna chaile pa ki ushi gule idu government aro CNCCI majote tanabaji gura homoy de consequences to public aro business establishments kan bishi mar khaise hoilebi CNCCI laga chairman bra kwa nishina takan government give hopeful ase ki itya samede do takan jundo indefinite voluntary shutter down dikhaise message to loud and clear government logot pungchise aha samede government ba jundo wada ase ido wada do nipabo guna takan be assurance ase kuch so viewers bishi dangor relief ase ki business establishment hobe public kan aha kali bra do business establishment noita districts te khulibo aro jundo government bra CNCCI kan ge wada korina ase ido nipabole ame be hope kori thakibo etia garni mani for more updates abone side ai global window mo SS Sangamayor with camera person Menkava reporting from Hotel Saramati Dimapur.
Love coffee? Why not build a career around it? Join Eagle Crest and get 100% placement assistance with brands like Roast Coffee Roastery, Pete's Coffee, and more overseas. Learn espresso extraction, latte art, machine handling, and customer service. Eagle Crest, brewing careers, one cup at a time.